Nice to see you here with us at the launch of this ECCCCH project to set up this infrastructure, a collaborative cloud for cultural heritage. So let's talk about the museums world. No? So how can provide useful results? What kind of services do you envision that it can provide it through the ECCCCH project for the museum sector? Can you tell a couple of words about this?
I think the museum sector has made a huge jump forward since COVID-19 when it comes to being active digitally. And we've seen like this big wave of incredible projects that came up, but this wave is over. And now I think what we need to manifest is more capacity building and creating a community, so we ensure that we are not reinventing the wheel times and times again. And I think we can just make use of what other colleagues in other European countries are already working on, share what we already have, and most of all, bring the projects that are already alive together through ECCCCH.
This is really a good point. So we heard during these 2 days the presentation of colleagues coming from the European Commission, Europeana, the ministries, and so there are already some very important initiatives in the cultural heritage sector, such as the data space for cultural heritage, Europeana. What could be the added value of this new initiative of the European Collaborative Cloud of Cultural Heritage compared to these other initiatives? How can we make this cooperation profitable and useful for people working in the cultural heritage sector in Europe?
I think this is the $1 million question that you have just asked. I think this is something that we really need to wrap our heads around very well. One of the ideas is, I think, that we need to be very clear in who our target groups is. The heritage community is not just the heritage community. It consists of so many different positions and functions that various people hold. So I think here we need to be super clear, and I think we need to be super clear in what we deliver. And another thing that I would love to encourage through ECCCCH, and I think it has the potential through this amazing partnership that we have, or the consortium that we have within ECCCCH, is to really identify the other projects and initiatives that are already existing and make them visible through ECCCCH.
ECCCCH will aims to provide a shared platform to facilitate cooperation, providing access to data, to services, to the whole cultural heritage sector. So let's imagine you are a user working in a museum, and you discover this platform, this ECCCH platform. What's your dream? I mean, what would you like a user to find when accessing this new platform? In your opinion, as an expert of the museum sector, what would you like first that platform provides to your user, to the user of your community?
I think there are a few specific benefits that relate to different functions and positions. So a conservator might want to find something very different than an educator does and like a curator does. But I think a few functions everybody would be interested in, and that is everything that has to do with capacity building, because all of them, no matter who in the museum, needs training on digital use of digital items and apps, especially when it comes to AI. And I think another thing is the international collaboration. No museum is an island. We all need to work together. And I think this platform can really facilitate the collaboration.